Hello everyone, my name is Brianna Hawkins and today we are going to be talking about the brown pelican. I was studying these fascinating birds in Biloxi, Mississippi along the Gulf of Mexico where according to the Cornell Lab of Ornithology 2021, the juveniles of the species appear as a muddy brown color, shown here in a photo by the National Park Service 2019, and the adults were grayish brown with a white long neck and a bright yellow cap of feathers on the top of their heads, shown here in a photo by Alvarez 2015. They have webbed feet and a throat pouch beneath pointed bills that can expand and behave like a bucket when the pelican dives into the water to scoop up fish. Which leads us to why we are here today. In the short video, I would like to explore the diving behaviors of these pelicans and work to understand it through each of Tinbergen's 4 levels of analysis. Here we see 2 adult brown pelicans tuck in their wings and dive headfirst into the water, floating on the surface afterwards. One facet of this behavior can be understood through causation. In the American white pelican, according to a study by Evans in 2006, during an observation between the calling of chicks and thermoregulation activity, researchers confirmed that this communication between parent and offspring ensures that the chicks receive tending to their most urgent needs, such as food and shelter. This calling behavior of chicks triggers a response by parents to provide and thus leave the nest to search for food, which ultimately leads to diving. Another lens to understand this diving behavior is through development. According to Arnvitz, 1992, in a study of the correlation between the success of catches and the height at which a pelican dives, the researcher found that with heights aside, adult pelicans had considerably more lucrative dives than juveniles of their species, suggesting that, with time, juvenile brown pelicans learn this behavior of diving at particular heights, as well as patch selection from their elders. We can also hope to understand diving behavior through evolution. Since the brown pelican is the only pelican that dives for prey, it would be expected that these birds have evolved to withstand impact against the surface of the water as they perform the diving maneuver to catch fish. According to Lockwood, 2021, the brown pelican has small air sacs beneath the skin, which, like an airbag in a crashed vehicle, soften contact with the water upon diving. Lastly, we can analyze diving through function. In a part of the continental U.S. where breeding for brown pelicans is year-round, such as Biloxi, Mississippi, adult pelicans are constantly providing fish, along with their mate, to their young. In a study conducted by Anderson et al. 1982, they found that variables that control the availability of food in a given area also control the reproductive rates and population of a colony of brown pelicans. Thus, the best diver will achieve the best fitness in an area heavily influenced by the tourist industry, like Biloxi, where fish populations aren't the greatest thanks to overfishing and eutrophication. Ultimately, this diving behavior promotes the seek and subdue method of foraging, as discussed in lecture by McGraw 2019. Through various lenses of analysis, the brown pelican is proven to be fully adapted and thrives with the technique of diving for fish across various coasts of the United States, not only to self-sustain, but also to provide for their altricial young, as well as indirectly educate the youth of their colony, leading to the success of their species. As an Arizona native, I thoroughly enjoyed observing and learning about these birds among the Gulf of Mexico, and I hope today you are left curious to learn more about these resilient animals. Thank you.